Yo, 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 you say what? Hi guys, welcome back to You Say What. Firstly, thank you everyone that have subscribed. If you haven't, please subscribe and hit all the like buttons. It will be much appreciated. So what's on today's topics? So today's topic is that regarding Houssem Aouar, the one that we missed out on the transfer window. And so what is next for Arsenal? Alternative players for Arsenal we can look at, and comparable as well. Okay, so let's get to it. So as everyone know that we have missed out on Houssem Aouar on the transfer window, as Lyon all break down with Lyon. So report has also said that it could be another reason that we have not got Aouar as well. So the report is said here, the Gunners missed out on one of their priority target, with the French club president Aulas labelling one of their received bid for the players as timid. But they also report said that talks over a deal for Aouar actually broke down as the player agent, his brother Brahim, was asking for a substantial fee, with the reports in France claim he wanted 10 million. But as the 22 years old said to have his heart set on a move to the Emirates, but the club unable to agree terms, he decided to stay. So as you know, that there are other clubs that are interested in him but wouldn't put a bid in due to the, of course, all the pandemics and the financial situation. So that's why a lot of clubs have not agreed to put an offer in for Aouar. Only Arsenal, and Arsenal, due to the financial situation as well, Arsenal cannot pay that large big sum of money. So that's the reason why, that's the reason why probably they wouldn't able to pay that agent fee as well on that sense. So that's why it's all been fall through. So let's see. As you can see, Aouar is as the Arsenal priority signing. He played the centre midfielder, which we needed. He played left wing, left midfield and attacking midfielder. He's a midfield playmaker, which we need, a creativity. His strength is passing, determination, techniques and vision. I think that's what Arsenal really need. He does have a weakness, which is an aerial duel. His age is 22 years old only. I think he will be a good partner with Partey, because Thomas Partey, which Arsenal have bought due to the reason of Aouar have not they didn't have his transfer. So Partey is a good defensive midfielder on that. So what will we look at? Reports say that say that we are interested in this Dominic, as you can see. So let's see. So on report is said is that Arsenal are aware they may not be able to pursue Lyon to part with Aouar this time next year, and thus have identified a Red Bull Slazengerberg Dominic as a potential target. And it seems like Lyon were willing to let some of their key stars, including Aouar, to go this summer following their failure to land a spot in the Europa League during this current French League One. As everyone knows that Lyon couldn't get into Europe nor Champions League this season because the French league actually closed early and they were below the table, so that's why. So as Arsenal couldn't pursue with Lyon, midfielder Houssem Aouar, So they are looking at Dominic, which Dominic is also a left midfielder, but he also can play in the centre midfielder and attacking midfielder as well. He is a right footer. His style is a midfield playmaker. He's got the pace, determination, passing and technique, but his weakness is the finishing, which I think, you know, these can be, you can always learn from it, you know, from the other finishing coaches. So, you know, he is only 19. He's actually 3 years younger than Aouar. Okay, so the next, also that's a rumour saying that Arsenal are looking at Todd Cantwell. As you know, the Champions League club are still open until the 16th of October, so you never know. But there are other interests in him as well, like Leeds, but it has been gone quiet as well on that. But as everyone knows, Todd Cantwell is actually an Arsenal fan. So it will be quite good, you know, to have a support, not only a player but also support Arsenal. If they love the club, they will try their best with the club on that. He's played a left midfielder as well. He's also a centre midfielder and attacking midfielder. He's a versatile playmaker. His strength is agility, determination, passing and vision. The only weakness is his aerial duel, same as Houssem Aouar. But then, of course, as I say, the same as Houssem Aouar, you know, we got Thomas Partey that will probably help that on that side. So the 20 is also 22 years old on that. So let's see, we can compare the players together. So as you can see, technical characters, dribblings, as you can see, they're all the same, you know, out of 10, it's all the same on dribbling. Techniques, of course, Cantwell is actually a little bit lower than Dominic and Aouar. With finishing, both Dominic and Cantwell is actually a bit lower than Aouar. Long shot, Dominic is much better than both of them. As you can see, passing are the same. Tackling, Cantwell is better. Marking is the same. Heading is Dominic is better. Cantwell, unfortunately, heading is quite low, lower than the two other players. Headings, of course, Dominic is better than both players, Cantwell and Aouar. You would see why, is because probably his height that will help on the heading, because Dominic is a little bit a bit taller than Cantwell and Aouar. Crossing wise, Dominic is better, and set piece as well is quite better as well on that. And then with the physicality of the characters, speed, Dominic is actually quicker than both Cantwell and Aouar on that sense. Accelerations is Aouar and Dominic is the same. The injury prone is actually 5 out of 10, so Dominic is actually much easily injury prone than Cantwell and Aouar. But agility is actually Cantwell and Aouar is good at that. And with jumping as well, due to his heading and jumping, is probably his height is a little bit taller, so he is jumping is much better than Cantwell and Aouar. Balance wise, Cantwell is actually better than both Aouar and Dominic. Staminas, they're all the same, and fitness are the same. As you can see, the heights, you know, it seems like Dominic are more presentable due to he's a bit taller than Cantwell and Aouar as well. As you can actually, Cantwell is taller than Aouar as well. Okay, so after you see all these comparable, okay, now is the mental characters, decision making. I think Aouar is better. Anticipation Cadwell and Aouar the same. Concentration, Aouar is nothing available for him on that, so I'll guess they're all the same. Off the ball, Aouar is better. Precision, Aouar is better, and unfortunately Cadwell probably is still quite young, so that's why he's got a very low positioning on that, because he's still learning the game. With vision, Aouar is better than both of them. Work ethic, Dominic and Aouar are the same. Leadership, of course, because Aouar is actually a captain for Lyon as well. And flair and bravery, Cadwell actually got better than both of them. Now, after finishing all comparing these, it seems like Aouar is the best candidate on that sense. But as we know that it is not easy to get Aouar, hopefully in January we might go after him again. But it's going to be not easy due to like Real Madrid, PSG, you know, a lot of other clubs are quite interested in them, even this window. But as they say, they are interested, but they didn't put any offer. So next season, or even this January, or even summer transfer, they might be interested. But it also seems Aouar, you know, when it comes to big clubs, they're probably looking at more on the Real Madrid, you know, with Champions League football and Man City. So it is quite hard on that. If you're looking at Cadwell, I mean, he's still a young, you know, 19-year-old, still a young boy. He still can learn the trade. With, you know, Mikel Arteta, you know, coaching skill, I think he will improve a lot more on that. By the time that he's 22, he probably will be the same length, you know, as Aouar, you know. So he is 3 years younger than Aouar. With Dominic, I can see that some of his skill are better than Aouar. He can be a good alternative for Aouar. With his height and physicality, I think is great as well in the middle of the park, which actually might be quite good for Arsenal. So I think these three players are not not bad at all, but it depends which Arsenal will get. With Dominic, probably we'll have to wait until January window, same as Aouar. But if we are planning to get Todd Cadwell, then of course this window, it could be a good chance for us to get him. I can report say he's roughly around the 21 million, so he is like a little bit less expensive than Aouar on that sense. So what do you guys think? You know, is it best that we wait for Aouar in the January transfer window, or shall we get someone like Todd Cadwell or, you know, Dominic for another, you know, for it instead of Aouar, due to, you know, it is going to be quite a hard game to get Aouar on that. So let me know your thought. The comment below. What's your thinking of you know, Dominic Cadwell or Aouar? Which one would you prefer? With all the information I have give, or you can search your own information. So that's it from USaidWatz. Hope you like the video. You know, please subscribe, hit the like button, and share the video. And that's all from me. Peace out. Bye bye.